Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen. We're starting today's episode off with a little bit of a sail. Ready to go sailing? Come on. Okay, so I had hoped to get like a million videos done while Melly was visiting, but it turns out it's just kind of nice to have some private time with her and hang out and chat, and we had a lot to catch up on. But while she was visiting, I didn't have everything exactly perfect. Obviously, you saw the huge mess my boat was in, but simultaneously, I promised her that I would both have a shower in the bathroom, which I did not, and have a door. So let's go and try and solve one of these problems with a project I started probably 2 years ago. You remember this ugly box? Yeah, I've kept it this whole time. I made a foam frame that fit inside of the well down there, and then fiberglassed a little box. And now we're going to add some walls to this box and beef it up so that I can stand on it and then clean myself.
Round the moon, we'll let go of belief. Nothing is forever, everything is soon. And my father, as he stands, a perfect cartoon man, heavy sighed and open-eyed, I heard him speak. Hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. Rise it up, it's fine terrain. The time will come again, and misery's no rest for weary gentlemen. See that humankind is here, like all the rest now do. The scratches on the album that you're singing to. Hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. Through the light and through the shadow, I won't wait it out, wait it out.
You can't see the fiberglass. Alright, well you can't see the fiberglass, but that's a good sign. That means that it doesn't have any air bubbles. So we'll finish installing it next episode, and hopefully I could start using my shower. In the meantime, because these episodes are sponsored by Deep Trekker, we're going to get out there and I want to show you some footage of diving and actually finally getting to see some fish and doing some real proper diving.
Budding clovers in the lawn, a solitary farm. Underground, a new life thunders up and on.
It's a familiar sight. We're back in Degnan Bay. Honey, are you excited to be back? Today we're not bringing the big boat here, just the Sea Lark. I've decided to finally get rid of it because I'm not focusing enough on getting those tornadoes done. I'm doing little fiddly things on this boat and like, I shouldn't be. I should just get rid of it. And because of COVID, there's a high demand right now for sailboats. People want to get out on their own and enjoy some time outdoors. Well, this is the perfect boat for it, and it's cheap. And so today we're going to clean the bottom and we're going to hopefully get another coat of paint on it, and then the new owner gets to take ownership and it's not my problem anymore, and I get to go focus on my two-hulled problems. All right, I ran my boat aground, this time on purpose. Tied it alongside that old shipwreck. Remember that thing I floated forever ago that the government was supposed to pick up? Yeah, well, it turns out our government's got a lot of other things on their mind, and this boat ain't one of them. So we're gonna give her a quick scrape, little new coat of bottom paint as the tide goes out here, and she'll be good for another season. For somebody else though, because I got too much stuff going on. Damn wind is really howling today. Mother Nature just never wants to comply with my plans. All right, well, bottom's almost all done scraping. But the wind is blowing up and Mother Nature's being a real pain in my butt again, as per usual. Also, as per usual, I checked the forecast and it means nothing! It means nothing! It's supposed to be dead calm today. Thanks! Alright, well, I'm actually kind of proud of myself. The wind actually helped. It dried the hull a lot quicker. I was able to paint, and now the paint is all done. It's dry, and we just hit lowest tide, so plenty of time to spare. Super clean. I think this is the nicest scallywag shipyard job I think I've ever done. Getting good at it. Alright, I think this is what's been happening to my channel a lot, where I have an idea, I think, oh, that's just going to be like one of many jobs today. Nope. This took all day. It is now 6 p.m. and the tide is only just starting to float my little Sea Lark. But the good news is that the potential new buyer came by, checked it out. 99% sure they're getting it. They just got to take them out tomorrow and show them around. And so that's the end of the Sea Lark on the channel, which is really sad, and I'm gonna miss her. And she's been such a reliable little boat, great learner boat. If you ever get your hands on a cheap Cal 20 to learn on, or other cheap small sailboats with some good ballast and simple sails, I mean, great learning lesson right there. I picked up so much off this boat, but it's time to upgrade, time to move on to bigger, scarier things, and time to get those tornadoes in the water. Day 2, the boat is now out here sailing. She's doing a lot quicker now. The bottom is clean and painted. And we've got the new owners, Francis and Chloe, on board, who is running the jib. Francis got the tiller, and I don't have a drink in my hand, but I should. Just having a nice luxurious sail. It's got about 15 knots out. Okay, so while that dries, we're going to add a modification to the Tohatsu. I recently scored some of these off of the Nissan that was donated to me. And since I'm planning on letting go of the Nissan with the Sea Lark, I don't think she needs it. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to make more use of the Nissan donation. I feel kind of bad selling it with the Sea Lark, but she needs a motor and I need to get rid of that boat. In the meantime, what do these funny little wings do, you might ask? Well, they attach. Oh, come on, just lock up. Yeah, there we go. They attach right on just above the prop, and they produce just enough lift to help the Tohatsu get up on the plane a little bit quicker.
Old friend, I think of you still sometimes, sure as the oak is bending into the light.
Alright, so we got the outboard back on. I'm gonna go head out of the bay and test this thing. But basically the idea is it gets the boat up to plane quicker. That means there's less time where the stern is digging deep and the bow is up in the air. That also lets us plane with heavier weight in the boat, which allows us essentially to go faster when we plane, right? It also produces less of a wake, so if I come in around and the boat's quite light, I can plane at a lower speed and produce much less of a wake than I would just trolling along at a similar speed without planing.